Yo, listen here, man. This is Emergency Microsoft Podcast, Pro Xbox Podcast. We're gonna see what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. They said they caught Albert Penello out there dumping stock. I'm being messy. I'm not being messy. Shout out to Albert Penello. Actually, one of the few guys that I think is cool over there at Microsoft. But anyway, which is comes by a totally surprise. I remember at the start of the general. First, shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? You see right now, I got the motherfucking ring of Kratos on right now. Fuck niggas, got the ring of motherfucking Kratos on, the power. You know what I mean? But at the start of the generation, right? First of all, Garrett, what's the room's filling in before I even get into the juicy part? Shout out to everybody in the chat. I know this is what y'all want, right? I ain't got 1,000 tweets a day. I know y'all want me to be on the fuck shit, right? But I'm gonna get it to you though. I'm here with my bro, King's Blood Gaming.
Yo, bro. What's going on with you, bro?
Hey, like I said, man, what's been going on with you, first of all?
Damn, man, you know, I don't know, man. I'm kind of hot in these streets right now, good brother. You know what I'm saying?
You broke over 1,000 subscribers.
Finally had to hit a couple jokes with that you can.
Now listen, I would hate to question your integrity. You gave me shopping at CO Clerks. What's that shit that Jimmy got?
Nah, we ain't doing that, baby. You better check them comments and likes, bro. We ain't doing that.
Man got 1,000 subscribers. Yeah,
we ain't biting, baby. That's not what we doing out here. You feel me?
Hey, for us, that's what it's all about, man.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see y'all. Y'all already know. Thanks for the support. You know already know I'm rocking. So we about to get into this.
Thank you for supporting this fuck nigga. But anyway, nigga, do tell. Like I said, well, how are you enjoying God of War? I gotta start off with that. Are you enjoying God of War?
I'll tell y'all something. Number one, I never played a God of War before, so it's not a nostalgia thing to me. Like this game is for real.
Wait,
you know what I'm saying?
You never played 3?
Nah, I never played any of them. You understand? Like I didn't have a PS3. I didn't have a once the Xbox came out, I didn't even really have a PlayStation after that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I forgot the PS3 was $600. He wasn't a fixed income last generation, so I understand.
We ain't doing it like that, bro. We ain't doing it like that.
It's gonna be messy, all right. But nigga.
So you know, what I mean, it's my first God of War, and I'm like, holy shit. I mean, I seen it being played. My brothers always had PlayStation, but I had an Xbox.
Hey, you gotta go back and play.
I was like, damn.
You gotta go back and play. Even like I said, you know, if you're looking at God of War, I don't say 4, but God of War 2018 version, whatever. It's going to spoil you, but you get the God of War 3 remastered on the Pro. You know what I mean? You know, it's not the Pro's not gonna look as good as that, but the story, like, I mean, that was like epic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Extension you ain't gotta really worry about. That's like a prelude or whatever the hell. But God of War 3, you know what I mean? Then if you don't really know the story of Kratos, then I can tell you, but that's ill. You know how you became the god of war and why he's mad at Zeus, and Zeus is his daddy. Hercules is his brother. I'm gonna tell you too much, but like I said, play that one. You know, get through that. And then, like I said, you can probably pick up remaster. I had bought Brian one. So I bought Brian one for like $17 digitally. I bought the Amazon for him. You know what I mean? But you know, you're like, damn. You can see the contracts in this character. Like when the stranger, you know, the first part that was like that. That was ill. Like honestly, that could have been the end of the game. That boss, but that first, if you haven't yet played God of War. That first fight scene with you and the stranger, it's epic. I knew who you are, and you're like, hey, who the hell is this guy right here? Like that shit was epic.
He was getting busy too. I said, "Oh, okay, I like this.
I
gotta say something right now, and this is real honesty right here. Like, I don't know what it is, but Sony know how to tell a fucking story, bro. Like. You know, I be telling you that, I be playing these single player games. I be forgetting the whole fucking story. Like, I didn't already forgot Shadow of War. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing on that game, bro. But I love the gameplay, so I was rocking. Like, but Sony keep you in that story, bro. Like, I don't know if it's the little cutscenes in there. I don't know what it is. I'm like, damn, this shit is lush.
Hey, when it come on, little boy, my mother, and she all dead right there, and he went to burn the bite, snatched the hot, like, god damn. It's like the Last of Us. I'm trying to go back and finish play it. But when they come on, the Lord, you know, with your daughter crashing, it kind of brings, it draws you in. You know what I mean? But one line, you know, I'm a big history guy, but one line you probably didn't peep in at the start of the game when you fight the stranger. When he be like, I thought you'd be much bigger. You guys are much wiser. Because again, Kratos is a much older guy. That should happen thousands of years before. And then you like, hey, say, Tales of Legends and how great
Yeah.
how they ruled the Titans and Zeus. They were all mighty wise. And hey, my man out there looking like a drunk and shit. Like, I thought you'd be much bigger. And you know what I mean? Like that shit ill.
Yeah.
That right.
They should stop telling the story.
I'm just saying, but that part right there plays a lot to, you know what I mean, just the epic and how even his dialogue after that, like, damn, how did they even know I was here and X, Y, and Z. I didn't know Kratos was that goddamn strong. Like,
right.
And of course, you know what I mean, I ain't gonna tell you how he became the God of War if you want to go back and see, but the fact when he punched, we talking at the beginning of the game. If you played the game, this ain't no spoilers. If you played the game, if people bug with the spoilers, if you played the game at least, you can see trouble when he punched the brick and like, God, this nigga's strong as hell.
Hey, bro, you know what I realized too, man? Like the way they played it, going from the Greek guys to the Norse guys, it could be a whole lot of God of War stories, bro. He might switch over to the Egyptian guys, then switch over to fucking Jesus.
What's my man name? I forgot his real name, but the guy from Living Single, Lynn Mack. What's his name? Lynn. Yeah. That was the black guy with the dreads. He was the last one, and he said that he would like to see Kratos go to the Sumerian gods. And I'm like, what you thinking? That all that shit still took place before the Greek stuff. You know what I mean? So I don't know, but they are different land, India. Well, it's all types of shit. You know what I mean? But at North mythology, you got Odin, you got Thor, you got all those guys there, and that where he's at right now. Not saying they're in the game because I haven't gotten that far, but those are the guys he's dealing with right now. Like I said, shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna have a very interesting conversation. Like shit looking kind of spooky right now. Shit is definitely looking kind of spooky right now, right?
Yes, sir.
I was just gonna do a show today. I got home. I was gonna do a show, and I was gonna say did God of War single-handedly in the goddamn console war, right? But I couldn't do that show. I got some numbers, you know what I mean? I've been doing my homework back here. You see my little pamphlet. I got some. Listen, I'm in my bag, man. I've been taking my notes, checking my list, checking it twice, right? And I got hit Warrior, shout out to Warrior. I'm on Twitter. Albert Penello steps down after 18 years, right? Now again, me being a OG Xbox guy and this, that, and the other, right? Been English to day one, right? And he was one of the ones, you know what I mean? Albert Penello, remember in the Xbox magazine, him being interviewed. I want to show you guys something too, right? And I when I say this, it's not me bragging, it's not me boasting, and I always say you'd be surprised who watches your channel, right? From this little dog shit platform of mine, you'd be surprised at how much influence I've had or still have within this gaming community of millions of people. I'm gonna show you guys something, right? And it's not me tooting my horn, but it is what it is, right? I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna share my screen with you. But he said, you knew better, you do better. Let me know when you guys can see my screen. Make this a little bigger. What's bigger, right? All right. Aaron Greenberg said, I remember the day you joined the team and we sat together in that hallway in the very early days of the Xbox. Albert, you have had a tremendous impact and we will miss you deeply. Wish you the best, brother. Go do epic shit and bleed green. Where the fuck did that come from? Bleed green. I bleed green. But nigga do tell. Bleed green. You know, and to go back to what I was originally saying before, I always say you guys that you'd be surprised who watches your channel. And again, I tell you, actually, I don't know, they may have unfollowed me now, but he still follows me. Shit. Shout out to Aaron. He's not been, been on my bag. Yeah, I don't feel doesn't follow me anymore, but fuck it is what it is. But anyway, at the start of the generation, when it came out about the Xbox 720p, the first rumblings that we kind of heard, I think we had a site called BG Leaks, and that they clock or whatever, they got the leak specs of the PS4 and the Xbox and 1.8 to 1.3. Nigga, you talking about that? I'm not really a PC guy, guys, but then we know that 1.8 is higher than 1.3. Then we had some anonymous developers, and I got the people that I know, and he said to me, this generation, and I talked about this on my channel back then, that a lot of the games are going to be 900p on the Xbox and 1080p on the PlayStation 4. And I talked about it, and I said, what the hell is 900p? And I ain't gonna lie, this generation, I got to introduce to some of the strangest goddamn resolutions I've heard of my life. 792p. I know about 720, 1080p, and 1080i. I said, what the hell is 900p? He said, yeah, it's under 1080p. fine. But again, like I said, resolution wasn't a big thing, usually for console guys, but it is what it is. And I remember them, who the hell was interviewing Albert Penello, and the Microsoft was getting slammed about the ESRAM. You guys know about the ESRAM. It was what Sony did in genius to them. They had to unify, with the RAM. They had to go two separate places to basically get all the juice. And I'm breaking this down in layman's term. And people were slamming Microsoft about the ESRAM. The ESRAM is faster than the GDDR5 RAM, but it's a little bit it's very expensive. And I remember Albert Penello said something. Ray, he said, "We are the inventors of the Rec X. What you think Microsoft doesn't know how to make a console? You know what I mean?" And normally, what Microsoft was used to be, especially not used to, but with the 360, they were the lead platform. You know what I mean? And developers, especially third party, kind of strayed away from that, made the PlayStation the primary console before the sales gap got large. You know what I mean? And they would port everything over to the 360. That's why you had a lot of games that started from 720p. It was because of the ESRAM, but neither here or there. But that was something that he said back then. He said that, hey, you think Microsoft doesn't know how to make a consoles? We are the inventors of DirectX. If you don't think about Aaron's he takes shots. Aaron talks that shit. Aaron, when it came about that, put in publicly, hey, Halo 3 outsold every PlayStation exclusive combined. I think it was 2012 or whatever year that was. And I mean, Aaron talks that shit too. Phil doesn't talk shit. Aaron and Albert are the shit talkers. You know what I mean? So like, especially Albert, he's like the pit bull. And he was very tame this generation. Like I said, if you don't know, one reason why Microsoft and those guys are so much involved in the community because they have a PR team, and because the shitstorm at the start of the generation. For him to leave, we talking about somebody that he said been there since the inception of the Xbox. Like, this is something huge. Like, is it trouble? Maybe he could have waited to E3. Now, Mass, you hear Mass?
Mass, you there, bro?
No, fuck.
He muted.
No, you bought it, nigga. Get your shit together. You sound like Roger Troutman, computer love. Garrett, talk to me. Do you know anything about Albert Penello?
I mean, I know a little bit. I know he was the one that he was the main one talking about that the 4K is uncompromised and all that. So
from the commercial.
A little bit of it, you know what I'm saying? But this is crazy. I mean, I don't think that this is a really bad thing. I think they need new blood up there at Microsoft, to be honest with you, bro. Because this Xbox regime, yo, they need to get them jokers up out of there, man. They need to pull a Trump, man. Start cleaning house, bro. Switching up the people. It's time to, bro. Like, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Look at what they doing up there, man. Like, do they even like Xbox up there? Like, dudes out here streaming whatever they want, streaming on other consoles, basically telling their people, look, go get the PlayStation. This game good. It's time, man. So it might be time, bro. I see a couple more names I would like to see get up out of there too. I mean, not saying I want people to lose their job, but
nigga,
time, bro.
Nigga, tell the truth and shame the Xbox.
I'm just saying, I would never wish nothing like that upon nobody. But it's time for some new blood up there.
They got the complexion for the right connection. They ain't gonna be in this.
Here you go. Oh man, here you go with that.
Listen, messy, man.
Listen, man. They need new blood up there. I would be excited for new people up there, people who are excited to be a part of Xbox, to stream Xbox, to play Xbox. And now I don't have no problem with, the shit Mikey Barr doing, but man, they need something new up there. It is what it is, man. They up there playing, they play pimping up there, man. Yo, I don't know what they doing over there, man. Dudes out there. I mean, how you gonna put a game out, try to get people all excited for catching pigs and chickens and shit, but they don't do it? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hold on, man.
We ain't drinking that Kool-Aid if you ain't testing it. You ain't drinking it. We ain't drinking it. No, sir.
Check this out, right? Now you see the title.
Right.
Maybe you could wait to E3. I'm gonna change my name. It won't be goddamn Next Gen 720 nor as I am doing this show.
Maybe you know what's at E3.
Maybe I'm not. I'm the step great grandson of the almighty Kratos. Nah. Today my name is gonna be Messy Marvin. Now I'm gonna be messy. I'm gonna throw all these fuck niggas up under the bus, right? Check it out. Hey, listen. All due respect. I have no respect. I'm gonna tell you, like I said, I'm gonna look at it like this. Like, I think troubled times may be ahead. The reason why I say this again is because we talking about somebody Now, again, I understand you need new blood, and I'm all like I said, this new regime, what they're doing, I'm not with it. The whole kumbaya stuff, I understand that, but this is the back. This is the guard dog. Like, you know what I mean? He's not the problem. You know what I mean? He's not the one to go out there and play footsies and patty cake. That's not Albert, and that's not Aaron. You know what I mean? Yeah. Something's going on. You know what I mean? But Monday, listen, you be working at Microsoft. I ain't counting nobody's pockets. You know what I mean? But come on, you gotta come on, you know what I mean? Your job ain't in jeopardy for just to up and go. Maybe, hey, listen, maybe some truth to that screen rod too. I don't know, man. Maybe they say, you know what? Sony handing out these signing bonuses. You know, I got the PlayStation 4 Pro. I got 5, free games. You know what I mean? Maybe he knows something that we don't know. That's what I'm being honest with you, man. Maybe he doesn't like the way the Xbox division is going. Something he helped birth and create. I mean, listen, man. We gotta be honest about this shit here.
I feel you on that. I mean, like I was saying, just look at the way shit is going right now. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't know if anybody else reading it like I'm reading it, but man, Xbox look like they ready to turn into a meme, man. Same way Dreamcast. It look like they're going the way of the Dreamcast, man. I'm not sure. They look like they want services more than they want being the console. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, shout out to my man Rossetti. He said your bar got motherfuckers out here catching chickens while he out there killing gods. Hey, listen, man. Hey, let's hold up. Mr. Parker, not enough. He said not enough talent to compete. I guess you say complete. I guess he wanted to say he said complete. He wanted to say compete. Studio wise, yeah. Like I said again, I don't think Microsoft can compete with Sony when it comes to making exclusive head up. You know what I mean? Microsoft was opening a big checkbook and buying shit, and they ain't been opening a big checkbook. They ain't been buying shit. That's why I ain't really got no faith in E3. You know what I mean? Hey, Mash, you there, Mash?
I'm here, bro.
Talk to me. Like, what do you think?
I think that Microsoft they put themselves in a position where every single thing that happens at their company is like microcosm of the entire division blowing up. Like that's what everybody jumps to, because that's the position they put themselves in. If they was putting out games, or if we knew that games existed, then none of this shit. Albert Penello leaving, everybody was like, "Oh, sad to see you go," and they would have kept that shit moving, because they were like, "I'm looking forward to whatever the fuck game is supposed to come out." The fact that none of that shit exists just makes this seem like an even bigger point of contention, because people leave these companies all the time, and this shit happens a lot. Like turnover in these spaces, like happens a lot. Like what was that dude's name? E or whatever the hell, the dude who like basically created Xbox Live. Like he left like a while ago, but this motherfucker was on like he went on like a soul searching mission for like a year and a half. Nobody said shit before, but that was when we had Gears coming out and all that shit. And so again, it got lost in the shuffle when he left. But he had been there forever. He built, what we know as Xbox Live with a bunch of people, but he was one of the, main people on that portion. He left a while ago, nobody said shit because it was games coming out. This is one of those things where it can't get lost in the shuffle because there ain't no fucking games. And nobody knows that they exist. Like I said, it all comes back to the same thing. People not knowing that these games exist becomes a problem when shit like this happens. Like Microsoft set themselves up. They put themselves in this situation where every little thing they do is under a microscope. And on the Xbox Supreme fanboy side, they're gonna blow it up. One part of it like, oh, this is the greatest thing that ever happened, like the 120 hertz shit, but none of them know what the fuck that means. Right? Or then they'll downplay this as much as humanly possible. And on the PlayStation side, the 120 hertz shit don't mean nothing, but none of them motherfuckers know what it means either. And then the Albert leaving is Xbox is gonna implode. Like there's no middle ground because Microsoft doesn't know what the hell they're doing.
Here's the thing, right? Real talk. I'm gonna share my screen again, and that's being
shout Classic Love with the $5 set. Remember, Aaron said about Uncharted and Halo sales, God of War will outsell all Microsoft exclusives. I guess that's what he's supposed to say. This generation. Oh wait, what exclusives?
Oh, I'm not negating it. I think God of War gonna probably do about 10 million.
Probably. And then Miss Parker with 2 said, what games y'all play on PC? Fuck niggas. All the games you playing except for God of War. I don't.
Yeah.
You acting like y'all out here. Y'all wasn't playing Far Cry 5 last week. Like y'all not gonna beat God of War this week and then be playing something new next week. We playing all the same games y'all playing on console, except for we playing them better.
I think one of the issues with Microsoft going forward, that I've noticed, right? Like I said before in the past, that we had more announcements for more tech and more services that they acquired or partnered with than actual game announcements. And I said this, on the show. Well, I said that's what basically Gears of War, and that came out in 2016. That was the last AAA goddamn game. Really, now that you don't get a Forza, and then and the best game that they released damn near in 2 years would have been a $20 title, which is Cuphead. Facts. And this is not how you say this ain't no hustle. These are the Lord's words here, right? Now you see the thing here with Discord, and I'm just getting into the Discord thing, you know what I mean? And I'm shameless plug you if you're not a part of the broadband Discord.
Before you get into this, I fell for this trap too. This ain't the real Discord. It's not really Discord on Xbox. All they're doing is letting you see they're letting people on PC see what you're doing.
Yeah,
this is a waste of an announcement, bro.
I listen. I read it, but what I'm saying is but here again, and I think one of the issues, and it's not me going back to so much Xbox PC shit. I mean, because again, I'm saying if you go back to the original Xbox, some of their biggest exclusive was always on the PC. But I think Microsoft is a little, I don't know, naive or whatever fuck, because what they're doing now is what Bill wanted back then. They have Windows in all your homes, and they did it. And going up, shout out to my man Simmons Black, he said that trying to merge the two. Now we're just two different consumers. Facts, you know what I mean? It's not the same thing. And also like I said, what I mean by if you look at some of the top selling games on PC, the Dotas, the League of Legends, they're not going to sell 15. They're not going to have 20 million users on console. We're just two different consumers. But look at here, you know what I mean? PC and console gamers unite. I don't know what the fuck is their obsession with linking the two. And before I'm gonna say this again, we try to become the master of many, and this is the strengths of Sony and Nintendo. And I understand you. Well, Microsoft is. All right, son, don't start talking that shit. Well, they sold this on people. I don't care about how much money they got. You know what I mean? Your average console gamer, the casual, don't give a fuck about any of this shit here. I'm a hardcore guy. I'm a mature gamer. Ask me if I was about you just played anywhere. Me personally, these guys, I don't like launching games from my goddamn dashboard. I don't care for it. I don't like how much it crashes sometimes. I don't like it. I understand you have problems and bugs on fucking console, but hey, you say to me, that's just my preference. You know what I mean? And again, I just think that this generation, that they see these 2 billion, consumers out there for us gamers in the world, and they trying to get money in everybody's pockets, but they ain't got the product. He said Pepsi is a product. You stand behind that brand. They ain't got the product. They might got the vision, but they ain't got the goddamn product, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, man.
The problem is, and it's not. This shit is not gonna change. Is that Xbox is still making money? That's going to always be the problem. Sony is reliant on the PlayStation making money. They have to. Nintendo is Nintendo. They don't make shit else but Nintendo. But them being so reliant on those parts of their business making money, they invest in different ways. Microsoft is making money off of being in last place, like essentially. So the fact that they're still making money in a large volume, and it's a growth sector, because that's what you hear in these investor calls, that how much Xbox is a growth sector, how much it is year over year improving in observational categories and integer numbers and all this other bullshit. So the fact that they keep making money is the problem holistically. Like we keep saying they ain't got it. They ain't got it. They ain't got it. They ain't got it for us. They are going completely at the motherfuckers like my kids. My kids don't give a fuck about God of War. They have played fucking Minecraft every fucking day since I got them an Xbox. They switched from Xbox to PC, and the fact that they're all they shit carry over, they love that shit. They go back and forth and they don't give a fuck. They got a PS4
Hey, man,
right there. That shit still don't come.
I got to pay the bill.
Who, Vaughn?
My man Vaughn Lamont said H1Z1 comes to PS4 May 22nd. Sony, what do you say? Sony countered about PUBG. H1Z1 can't stand.
One thing, H1Z1 is older than PUBG. That's the first thing. And two, this shit was supposed to come out, 3 years ago when Sony still owned H1Z1? And
Xbox
it ain't gonna do shit. It still ain't gonna do shit. H1Z1 gonna come out. This shit still is half broken. Like H1Z1 is more broken than PUBG. Like on H1Z1 on PC is more broken than PUBG on Xbox.
Yeah.
So that ain't no counter. It's just they're doing it, and it's gonna eventually be on Xbox too, because the company that owns them now and all those Planet Side and all those games, they're no longer owned by Sony, and they immediately said as soon as they became a separate entity, they were like, we're gonna put our games on everything we can touch. So they'll come to Xbox eventually.
Yeah, I did a video on that.
Go back to what you were saying though. So basically, you're saying Microsoft is going the way of Nintendo right now.
Yeah, Microsoft is going after the market that they know are going to be annoying the shit out of their parents for years to come. And that's just the reality of the situation. They know that the 144 million motherfuckers who bought Minecraft is a more tapped into and essential market than the 4 million motherfuckers that bought Gears of War. It's just the reality of the situation. Like, even if you divide Minecraft, it was $20. You divide Minecraft, the 144 by 60. You divide that shit in a third. That's still more than all of the exclusives on both consoles combined. That's still more sales. Just because that fucking game it pushes. It is one of those things where all those microtransactions, all those $1.99 bullshit ass skin packs, that shit sells, and it's gonna keep selling. And like I said, the fact that Microsoft is making money is the problem. The fact that Xbox is making money, despite all this shit we see, all the games we ask for, and like, yo, put this shit out. We just want to see some games. We want to see some games for us. They see that shit, but then they see their bank account hitting another dollar sign. And that's a problem. Mm-hmm. That's a problem for us, because to Microsoft, they winning. We see they taking the L. All this shit is y'all trash. Fix this shit. Fix it. To Microsoft, that's is a W, because the only one that matters to Microsoft, since Xbox is a division and not the reason Microsoft exists, it's a W. Their division is profitable. It's just a reality of the situation. I'm not okay with that, but that's how Microsoft sees it.
Mr. Parker, man, he said, Fortnite for the win. Fuck niggas LF for mine.
Anyway.
You ain't getting no Fortnite love over here.
Man, let me ask both of y'all a question. Do you think the writing is on the wall for Xbox right now?
Or do you want to wait till
E3 for that?
Hey, listen, listen, I'm gonna keep the thing all the way a buck, right? He said, talk to a joker that coined the slogan or term bleed green. I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? And I had to stop believing in fairy tales. And shout out to my man Kratos, my great grandfather with the ring, because the ring is a Kratos thing. Fuck niggas, right? That talent wise, studio wise, whatever the case may be, they can't compare to Sony right now. I'm just keeping it all the way above. You know, I haven't played Spider-Man, but just looking at, he said, we see you got Detroit Become Human, Spider-Man, all that shit is coming, right? And
but none of that's Sony though.
I know. I'm just saying, but whatever they're doing, open a checkbook or whatever the case may be, and from what we've seen this far, Microsoft was not willing to do the things that made the 360 so great, which were the spectacular second and third party deals. That's been this generation. You know,
that's a big problem.
You know, Ninja Gaiden, and even like I said, Gears. They own the IP now. All those was second and third party deals. And again, saying they're not buying anything, they're not acquiring anything. The only thing that Microsoft are acquiring is a bunch of services and tech. Whether it's the Havoc or anything. Like I said, think about this. Trust me, I used all this shit a part of my damage control fucking snap. Yeah, Microsoft getting money every time, 94% of the games in the engine use the Havoc engine. Look at this shit here. Every time you bought Uncharted, trust me, I was out there slinging that shit big time. And for that, I apologize, right? But even I had to step down back to fuck up, like, hold the fuck on. This shit looks a little spooky here, man. We have not had a game announcement, AAA wise, in 2 fucking years. And all you guys from wait to goddamn E3. Nintendo just had a little show. When was it? And showed the arm or a fin of one of their Smash Brother characters. All hell broke loose. Sony does a fucking PSX show every fucking year. Where's the Xbox show at it? You guys told me to wait to goddamn Gamescom. You guys told me to wait to Comic-Con. Then you motherfucker had the minute ago the dash told me to wait to the Tokyo Game Show. Now I'm hopping out this G-Rod, bro. That damn thing is over. You know what I mean? Because again, like you said, man, they are making money, and that's what it all boils down to. They don't care about the hardcore guys like me that bleed green, being the behemoth. You don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? So, I gotta take my my business across the street, man. You don't care about me, I don't care about you. You know what I mean? And that's just keeping it funky, all jokes aside. Man, how do you feel? Am I overreacting?
No, bro. What you should do is come to PC. But
shit.
we gonna get you right. We're gonna get you right soon in a minute here. But like
that'd be some shit, right? I go PC home. That'd be some shit.
Why not? You can play all the Xbox games.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
All 3 of them.
You know what I mean?
Play all that shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If Sony start releasing shit on a PC, then I'm there.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen, and that's another thing. Y'all keep the people who say they ain't got the studios. Microsoft, they had the same fucking studios now, except for Lionhead. So they had the same studios in the 360 era. The only difference is they was paying for it. They ain't paying for it now. That's the problem. Now, the Sony side, Sony is doing exactly what Microsoft Sony right now is the Patriots. They is stealing every fucking play Microsoft made in the 360 era, and they is beating the shit out of Microsoft with it. And Microsoft, instead of responding in kind, and instead of fighting back, changing their playbook, they just decided that they're gonna concede this game, take second place, but get the advertising dollars. That's literally what it is. It's like a heavyweight fight where the outcome is already fixed, but you still gonna get that paycheck at the end. And that's what's happening right now.
Pay the bills, man. Read that. King. Shout out to my brother King, too.
With the 20 said, Max is on point. Microsoft equals money first, then creativity. Sony equals creativity and innovation first. Microsoft greed is their downfall this generation. This is true. Like I said, it's not going to change anything because Microsoft is making money. If Microsoft wasn't making money, then we would see them in a drag out fight. At the beginning of this generation, the reason that they switched everything up and went all, extra consumer friendly and was still putting out the games was because the messaging was so bad. Everybody was so damn confused about whether or not the Xbox could be played offline and all that shit. And shit, that shit was happening to last year. I still heard people talking about, can you play it without the internet? It's just the dumb shit. They're set in their ways, and the fact that they're making money, the fact that all these kitty ass games, all this Cartoon Network gaming, like my man King Blood say, all this shit is still making them money. Even if it's not selling, it's making them money, and that's a fucking problem. That is the biggest problem. That is why when, like I said, Microsoft come out and E3 is gonna be one big ass game that you already know, Fable hopefully, and then Halo or Gears or something. They're gonna show that shit. That list that they showed, that shit is trash. the Halo, Genesis, all that shit is trash. That's a trash ass list. But some of that shit is probably true. Screamride 2, I can see that as a fucking thing. I can see that as a realistic thing. Because again, it's one of those service-based games where Microsoft can make money. And as long as Microsoft keep making money, they're gonna stop making fucking games. Because if they're making money and they ain't gotta spend the shit, from a business perspective, they're gonna keep doing that shit. If I ain't gotta spend money to make money, why the fuck would I spend money? Mm-hmm. That's Microsoft's plot point right now. Sony, on the flip side, they had to spend money. They had to gamble big in order to win big in the end. And Sony played it right, where at the beginning, they controlled the narrative with power. So they buy their time until their game started coming out. And then at the end, they're like, we ain't got the power. So what? But we got all these games and they look fire. So fuck all that power shit. And they still winning.
That's what I told you, motherfuckers. I told y'all you look stupid bringing up them damn Digital Foundry comparisons when you see God of War looking like that. Like, you look stupid. I don't even want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear it. Motherfuckers still be posting that shit on Twitter. Bruh, save that. We already know what it really is. You feel me? It's all about the kind of talent you got these studios. You know what I'm saying? They know how to get the graphics right. They know how to make that shit look a certain way. Remember, hold on, what was y'all saying on BGST Zaire? Well, the pro can't do textures, bruh. You seen God of War?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bruh, let me tell you something. Have you seen God of War?
Yeah. Especially
man, I don't want to hear
none of the rocks. I'm like, God damn, you first fight the strings. I'm like, look at this shit. And you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it funky, right? I love my X pause, and I think I'm gonna say probably the best console I ever owned. Like, I like it. I like new tech, and we all like new fancy things, right?
Yes, sir.
But at the end of the day, right, when you're a competitor, putting out games like Spider-Man soon to come and God of War graphically, like, oh my god, those games look like, oh my god, back in 2016. And here's what I still don't understand. I understand the X was coming anyway, but how you're $1 trillion goddamn company, right? How do you release a $500 goddamn console, right? Mm-hmm. And not one exclusive take full advantage, launch a new game, take advantage of the goddamn console's hardware. You know what I mean? And we all seen, the Kraken was lacking, and I said then, I've been saying that wasn't the answer's way. So I'm really sitting back scratching my head, like, what the hell was the end game here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because again, this is not the Microsoft that I know. And I go back and always say that, they got their teeth kicked in by the PlayStation 2. But it's crazy. They got outsold 6-1, much bigger than this generation, right? But I still have more faith in the product then than I do now. I've been saying that shit for a couple years now.
Albert Penello had more faith then.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I said, he couldn't wait to E3. Like, I'm really sitting back scratching my head. What's the end game? Then I read the article, which was an old article I just saw yesterday, and Microsoft said, more or less that they're going to still make the console for the enthusiasts and for the how you say the hardcore, the diehards, but they've probably in 3 years to see a streaming device like something maybe like a Fire Stick or a Roku or whatever, which you're probably not going to. Yeah, you're not going to even need a box. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is the end game? Services and software. They keep talking about services and software, and again, maybe I'm just the old guard at the gate. Maybe everyone is moving in this direction, but I like a static box. Give me my goddamn games. Give me some AAA goddamn games. If I can do all this, and it's very important that I'll go back and say this, because everything that made me an Xbox guy or a fan, I no longer need an Xbox 4. You know what I mean? So everything that was unique and how you say beautiful baby about this platform, they've taken it away layer by layer. So again, it's like they listen, like they're strangling the Xbox from within. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm sitting back like, what's going on here? And am I the only person to see this here? Now I'm looking at right. You know how you and I'm not. This is not trying to meant to be racist anyway. But you watch a scary movie, right? You see a white people walk towards the killer. Hey, what's going on here? My black ass in the back, like, this shit looks kind of spooky out here. Oh, hell no. What the fuck is that back there? I'm about to take off. And that's how I've been for like the last 2 years and shit. I ain't about to wait to see the monster come up and grab my black. Nah, this shit is looking spooky. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And just not too many people are going to have come out and say it, to be honest.
Next gen, let me tell you something. Services and Cartoon Network gaming. That's what we doing right now on Xbox. You either gonna get on that boat on Sea of Thieves, or you gonna jump the plank. What you gonna do, big fella?
Hey, yo, you know what's crazy again? And you know, well, you guys know, I told you know, I've got called anything but a child of God, right? You know, me, how you say, stirring the pot, me being messy, all that shit, right? Now everybody's starting to change their goddamn tune. Why is that?
I noticed it.
And I
see
listen,
him.
that's why I said, be wary of those come dressed in sheep's clothing. Wait, nah, I gave these fuck niggas a chance. I ain't done. I'm gonna throw a bunch of other fuck niggas up under the bus. I said, I got the tapes. I got the tapes, man. I got the tapes, man. It's about to get ugly. It's about to get ugly than the Master P sneak out here, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. Fuck that. That fanboy shit is dead, bro. Ain't no more of that shit, man. It's a wrap on either side. Shit,
I told you that. Yo, listen, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna give y'all some behind the scene work, man. I told this motherfucker that a long time ago. He gonna say, "Hey, bro, you better chill, man. The Xbox dudes ain't gonna like it." I'm like, fuck them niggas. Yo, get the fuck away from me with all that, dog. I don't care nothing about all that. Shit. Tell him beat me in the game then.
Hey, yo, bro. Hey, look, I was trying to hold out hope like a motherfucker, bro.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Dropped this video. I had this crazy ass video. I told Zaire about it. He was like, "Hey, bro, I don't know, man. The Xbox dudes might not like me. I don't give a fuck."
Yeah, fuck them dudes. They not gonna like you. He said, they not gonna like you. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Shit, I'm here for trolling purposes and all type fuckery. You know what I'm about.
Bad guy. I don't mind being a bad guy. Fuck it, man.
Like you know what's crazy is that I've been a PC dude this entire fucking time, right? I've been doing this whole fucking time, right? I've said this shit multiple times. I fuck with you. I'm a PC dude. I prefer Xbox because I'm a multiplayer centric person. I got a PlayStation, had one since the first fucking PlayStation. I will have one until I fucking die or PlayStation dies. One of the two. And I played the exclusives on that shit. It's not gonna fucking change no time soon. Playing God of War right now. Showed y'all the screenshots already. Also, give me God of War mode. At the beginning, fuck that mode. At the middle, it's fine. But at the beginning, if you're gonna play it, don't throw your controller. That's all I'm gonna say. And then, but until last week, and every time I be on these fucking shows, everybody called me an Xbot and all this other shit, right? We in a party, we in a group chat on Twitter, and P Rock was like, you know, now you're talking about all this PC shit. A while ago, you was an Xbot. I was like, what? When the fuck did that happen?
Bro, let me tell you something. Maslin is the dude that got one of the dudes that got me in the PC. Like, I remember running the specs by him. Like, yo, what you think about this, bro? And I'm gonna get, hey, here go another snippet for y'all. Zaire been doing the same shit.
That's what I said. We gonna get him right.
Hey, get my bag, man. Hey, listen, man. This is for my video editing purposes only.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't want so get my bag, man.
Yeah, so help me, Kratos.
That shit is for video editing purposes, right? Until you see that glorious ass 144 hertz. You
hey,
like,
ain't no way in hell. I ain't getting my gaming.
Because you can do it with the same fucking controller in your hand. Trash anyway.
Yeah, listen, look. Let me show you something. I got a whole bunch of these shit. Look at this shit. The Xbox, man, the platform is the goddamn last in stock of the whole goddamn gaming. Look at this shit here. Wait, look.
Oh Lord, what are you dropping now?
Hold on, let me go back. Look at this shit. This way. Look at this shit. Like, come on. Wait, hold on. Let me go. This way. Look at this shit though. It's like
that's supposed to be you.
I know that.
That is you.
Yeah. Look at this shit.
Damn, bro.
Look at this motherfucker. Crack them.
That ain't the worst one. Do you see the one with the Drake shit?
Where
they impose them on the Drake?
Yeah, look at this shit. Listen, man, I told you this motherfucker hit double agent, man. Tamoya Fields got promoted to vice president. I was saying then, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not singing this tune. Are you all happy? I was saying, and again, I understand that they say that, like Marty Moss said, the head rots from the fish back, you know what I mean, and all that termites. I'm just saying, Underfield, the things that's been the issue with the Xbox, you know, marketing, theme, we ain't really got no theme console, the geeky shit that we like. See, I just bought me a goddamn thing, you know, the PS4 Pro bundle, God of War joint. We ain't get any of that shit this generation, right? Second party deals. Now you're talking about this nigga, the vice president of gaming on the goddamn for Microsoft. what the and look, if you listen bullshit, not right. He probably took me off his friends list, but I don't give a fuck, right? I ain't gonna be messy. If you look at Phil when he's playing like solitary, playing all types of like dog shit. I ain't seen Phil play not one mature way they got there. He said I ain't seen Phil play none of that mocap shit. It's
Phil one of the main ones for advocating for that Cartoon Network gaming. I'm telling you.
I say, Phil, what game do you hold most dear to you over the years?
Voodoo Vince.
Shit. He said that.
Come on, man.
He said that shit. He was like, cause his daughters.
Listen. Let me tell you something. In my Craig Harris voice. Now, Zaire, I told you a long time ago. This is what's going on over there on Xbox.
Like, for real,
this is what they into, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, this Cartoon Network shit is real, bro. They into that bullshit. Nah, that's not it. This is not it, bro.
Yeah,
I can't do it, man.
Hey, yo,
you know Xbox problem is not going to change until Xbox decides that their investment into us is the same as their win. They what they believe is their reality setting. Like,
right.
They're at the point where they don't know what we want because they hear us, but they not listening. Like,
as
just
we
like
said
when
before,
we was on the show and fucking Phil answered your tweet. They watch, so they hear us. The problem is, they ain't got to spend that money. And that when you was like, where's their direction? That's the direction they going in. They gonna keep making these consoles that are closer and closer to PC, Then they just gonna have an Xbox on a Dell. Like, they're gonna have an Xbox symbol on a fucking Dell and call it a day. Like, that shit will eventually happen, and that's when they're gonna go third party. That's when Sony gonna start fucking y'all, and everybody gonna come over to PC, and y'all stop holding us back. But
here he go.
You know I'm an advocate for that shit. I want that shit to happen. I want it to happen.
I got a question.
Everybody keep assuming that Sony.
Hey, yo, my boy Post Up said,
companies care about y'all niggas. Just FYI.
My boy Post Up said, I got the volume muted, but I know he lying on good old Phil. Post, you ain't shit, dog. For real. But let me pay these bills. My boy Michael Washington said, King's Blood can get that work in Forza. Hey, bro, listen, man. Bro. Which Forza are we talking about, big fella? You can pull up. You know how I'm moving. You got to turn the driving line off, too. I know how y'all do.
Hey, yo,
they stay with that driving line on. I'm like, bro, we ain't doing it like that.
Hey, hold on. Let me see something right quick. Yeah. I mean, let me make it down a little smaller. Man, I wonder what Sony niggas is. I mean, what Xbox niggas? This nigga right here, PlayStation noodles. You know what I mean, I wonder what Xbox Pro Xbox niggas is. Hey, Zaire, play that fucking God of Trash. Your show sucks donkey balls, and so does your great granny. But yeah, I mean, damn. I mean, you talking about shows is trap, but you at every goddamn at every concert, all on the videos. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what's crazy though, and I was thinking about this earlier. Is when this was a more Xbox gonna do it centered podcast, all the death threats and troll accounts and all this shit, none of that shit existed. Like, we had our trolls. We Omegazo, them niggas, they still be here. We had our trolls, but they was cool. Now we get the ones that these niggas don't do nothing else but make a troll account just to troll. Like,
that's them weirdos. That's some weirdos around the corner. You see how they tried to do me yesterday? I tried to do me like that again as soon as the show started. I know who it is, boy. You better stay over there, boy. I'm trying to tell you, I expose you weirdos, man. Stop playing with me, boy.
Yeah, what they say. I'm gonna try to get y'all some of these tips by Saturday, man. I'm gonna start releasing shit.
Stop playing with me, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they know how I'm moving out here, man.
I'm gonna start releasing shit to wiki links. I'm gonna say this right now. I'll be real messy if I start showing some DMs. Damn, Zaire. They told me real shit, right? Real niggas to a bunch of fake niggas, right? Fuck niggas. They said, no, fuck this. Fuck about this. They said that I'm messing up the bottom. They said I'm messing up the bottom line. I'm messing up people's money. Oh, Microsoft? No, man. I'm not getting as many views and people are not donating as much. Oh, nigga, listen, bro. Be honest. That fanboy shit is dead, man. Stop it, man. And listen. Even at my best, right? Highest goddamn James Brown. You know what I mean? In my bag. I'm in my bag, man. I don't think I can come out and spin this shit in. Sea of Thieves. goddamn God of War. Motherfucking cracking is lacking. I don't think I can spin that shit, dude. You know what I mean? I'm and as talented as I am, I can sell a goddamn sand on the beach, a goddamn a tic-tac-toe well, Ice Cube to a motherfucking Eskimo. I
you
don't
sold me on them trash ass 850s, fuck boy. Yeah. I was you that sold me on them damn trash ass headphones, bro.
What 850s?
Them 850s, them Astros, man. Trash ass. They die fast as hell.
You want to listen to me? What? I don't even use that ain't mine. When the last time
your voice getting high? That's how you know he's lying. His voice get real high.
I'm like, oh, that's crazy, bro. Like, yo, them Jones trash.
I gotta check from them.
Hold on, pay the bills real quick. Shout out to Xavier.
Shout out to my boy Franz too. I see.
It said, I hate to admit it, but it does look bad. Big Al P jump ship on Sea of Thieves. LOL. But as long as they keep Halo on deck, I'm good. Other than that, I could care less. What up with Garrett coming out?
We talking about that message.
You talking about that message?
Hey, yo, check this shit out, right? You know what's crazy, right? That fake shit. That shit.
The troll account.
Oh, the fuck boy with no subscribe. Oh, you talking about live wires?
Yeah. Hey, listen, right?
Stop playing with me, boy.
Hey, yo, check it out, right? Hey, you know what's? If you guys don't know who Xavier Bay is, Dragon, one of the bullies, right? That was my man that said it was lunatic, or we say schizophrenia is it takes a schizophrenic to make a game like God of War. When he's sitting in the goddamn light right now, shit's spooky. Shit is spooky. You know what I mean? I'm not going down with the shit. I'm not, man. I don't care. Like I said before, I don't care who speaks to me. I don't care, you know what I mean, about who gets that shit. None of that shit bothers me, man. Listen. I'm trying to make it to heaven with Kratos, man. I can't keep lying to these people, man. Shit is trash. Shit's been trash for a long time, man. Fuck that, man. You can get the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me, Kratos. Going forward, I'm gonna try my best to keep it funky. Lying ass fuck nigga like myself. I'm gonna try my best to keep it funky with y'all jokers, man. You know what I mean? Here it is. In the same week, Sony give you Yakuza 6, God of War, and goddamn demo from fucking Days Gone. Not Days Gone. Detroit Become Human. What did Microsoft announce this week? Some more Xbox Live numbers and the fact you now can connect with goddamn Discord.
Yo, my boy said Zeke kicking grandmas out the way so he can get off the ship.
hey, yo, for real. Yeah, man. Oh man, like that's for real, man. That's real talk, man.
My boy Jay Fonzarelli said God of War is the best game of this generation so far. Hey, Fonz, man, I'm kind of agreeing with you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, man.
I ain't even done yet. I'm near the end, but I ain't even done yet.
Yeah, this shit wild, man. Like, come on. And listen, I'm gonna say this one thing too before we get the hell up out of here, right? Stop it with, well, we want to see Sony make a great multiplayer game, and that's what Microsoft, listen. The multiplayer crown has been handed to fucking third party, the multiplats. Halo ain't the goddamn answer no more, all right? That's been fucking slapped around by Call of Duty, Destiny, all that other fuck shit out there. You don't, right. At the end of the day, our exclusives, whether it's multiplayer or single player, fine, fuck it, it is what it is. Our multiplayer games haven't been that goddamn good. What's the last one we got? Sea of Thieves? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. So you can't even use that in your argument anymore. You know what I mean?
You know what it is? They be trying to throw the Forza, and I was listening to BGST last night. They love to throw the Gears and Forza. If you actually play Gears multiplayer, you would know it takes like 8 minutes to get into a match. Yeah. And then the network, I know I love the game. You know how many hours I done put in over the last couple months, but bruh, the damn the games be breaking up and shit. Like, come on, bro. People be quitting out. Like, stop lying, man. It is what it is. Multiplats got it right now when it comes to multiplayer. It is what it is. Like, stop lying. Them two games are not up there. Like, maybe Halo might be. I don't know. I don't play Halo, but Gears, let's just say the player base is a little low. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's like under 1,000 or some shit like that. Nah, but it can take time to get into matches, man. Trust me when I tell you, especially King of the Hill. Now you playing team deathmatch, you can get right in on over there if the damn game don't break up. But it is what it is.
Come on, sponge and shot. We gotta be honest, man. Microsoft sit back on their laurels. What made them hot? You know what I mean? Like I said, if you're comparing Xbox Live to PSN last generation, yeah, hands down, it was a lot better. But I'm not even saying, PSN is not still as good as Xbox Live, but it's comparable. All the shit I can do now, share my, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. It's cool, it's neat. But that shouldn't be the focal point right there. But this is now how they're gauging their success of interaction or community albums on Xbox Live and services, right? Now, listen, I said this a week and a half ago when Sony came up with the Spider-Man shit. D the fuck nigga, they had the nerve to question my integrity because literally, as soon as they put that out, that was the answer to that. Then we read how, and then we read the statement from Phil how they now measure their success from Xbox Live interactions. Like, come on, man. Hey, listen, Post, you there? I see him just hop in when he just got his mute. You know what I mean? So again,
come in here with
come
in here with the bullshit.
Hey, that's probably his Post. PlayStation New, that's probably Post ass. Ain't nobody selling out like you, Z of trash. That's Post ass with a stock account. You know what I
mean? You already know.
I'm telling you, Microsoft's whole plan right now is to make all these services and then make the games that go with the services. You know what's crazy is that Microsoft right now is committing to their forward plans because they're making money right now when they should have done that shit when the Xbox One came out and just went with it. Because right now, since they're making money, they're looking to the future. They're looking to the point in time where everything is streaming. Everything is the Netflix model. Everything goes wherever it can be, and it can be played at any point in time, whether it's on the TV
we doing
or your
here?
phone, whatever that bullshit. Here it comes.
Shit.
It is.
What are we doing here?
We talking about the fact that Microsoft
motherfucking RIP Xbox podcast.
Yeah.
What are we doing, people?
Yeah. Here come. Hey, this is my man. Hey, y'all. This is the last great Spartan, Maximus Damage Controlius.
The ultimate.
Fucking facts.
Goku and Super Saiyan form damage control is here. What the fuck is going on?
Hey, Post, what do you think about that? How do you honestly feel about Albert Penello stepping down? Just like, this is huge. Just,
I don't think he stepped down. I think he was let go. I think that's just his public way of saying he was let go. I think Microsoft is going through a change. They have to change from an executive standpoint if they want to get things done. And you see them bringing in new executives, and you're going to see people going out. Albert Penello was just the first one to go. Change has to happen. We say this all the time, that change has to happen at the top. And this starting right here. You know what I'm saying? And he might have said he was leaving, but I think he got your time here is
okay. Now, listen, my man Post came in with the Black Alex Jones and this shit here, right? Sandy Hook didn't happen. But besides that, right? So you're saying right here that he went to punch his card this morning, seen the pink slip?
Facts. I think over the next couple months, all the way up leading up to E3 and even after, we're going to see a lot of changes internally. You know what I'm saying? New guys that was brought in, people that we thought would have probably got promoted to field spot they went and got Matt Booty from Minecraft, and then they got another guy from Crystal Dynamics, and so
that's because they went on that cartoon game, and that's why they went to go get Matt Booty. They needed more of that cartoon gaming.
Matt Booty was doing numbers over there with Minecraft.
Yeah, fuck the Minecraft. Fuck them numbers. Ain't nobody playing. Come on, bro. I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man.
Go back beyond Minecraft, man.
What do you make besides Minecraft, Post? Nigga,
man, he was there midway, nigga. He did all the Mortal Kombats and all that stuff. You know, whoopsie.
You know what all right, I give him that.
Yeah, he was back there with hardcore gaming and stuff like that. I think it's gonna be changed.
He gave up just like Microsoft did, though.
Yeah, it's gonna be changes from the top down, man, and it's needed. We need some fresh heads in there, man, because the old regime. He's probably like him and Phil and a couple of more people is like the last of the regime.
Let me tell you something. I ain't claiming to be the sharpest goddamn knife in the drawer. Nor am I saying I can solve calculus in 2 minutes, right? But if I was gonna let anybody go, and I'm not advocating for anyone to lose their job, even though they got the complexion for the right connection, they probably won't be in the unemployment line very long. Right now, nigga do tell. Shannon Loftus. She's been first on the She'd have been the first on the nigga go. And hold on, before you, I want to ask my man, Mr. Trey Sean. He says, "See, why don't you speak up to those fools when you got them on, letting Mooch and Crap and Mega talk that hot dog shit?" I must say that, right? That I give people enough rope to
Hang
go out there and I sit back and laugh sometimes. And
y'all gotta look at Z facial expressions when he be listening to them guys.
They don't understand it. Like, you guys don't understand the reason.
Nah, fuck all that.
I'm paying the bills real quick. Shout out to my man Jay Fawn said Post came in holding his ex, hugging his console, telling it that it'll be okay.
That's how you feel, Fawn. Shout out to Fonz, man. Yeah, I'm trying to hold it down, man. I'm partial pony right now, but I'm still Xbox.
Right. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Post got a partial pony contract. He got a 10-day. He got a 10-day pony contract right now. Don't let him fool you.
Oh, your shit came, Post? Your shit came?
Nah, it ain't came. It ain't came yet, man. I just realized I went on there and I forgot that I had a PS3 back in the day, man, and I went there and found a PS3.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
And I went and found my old PSN account, man. It's still up and running.
Oh, back when you used to be stripping and shit, right?
Nah, that was your ass pole swinging. Fuck as you talking about, boy.
Post got Post got his whole name on there, boy. You better hurry up, boy. I know you over there praying for them to hurry up and change it up.
You said my
name. I took that off. I changed that.
You sound like Kenny Mega.
Whoa.
You sound like Kenny Mega. So let you change your shit, huh?
No, I ain't changed it, but I just made it where you can't see my full name.
Okay.
My bad. I'm bad.
I ain't doing the L Mega.
Post that will eventually become Pony Up.
Yeah, y'all gonna stop talking about my boy Crap like that too. Last night he was talking some shit on BGST. I gotta give him his credit. Shout out to Crap.
He was talking about how the executives on Twitter. His little
Crap mad about that shit, bro. He went in.
Yeah, I think everybody went fed up, man. Everybody is fed up. The whole community is fed up. You had them true pockets where everybody's still trying to say, thank you, Phil, and this and that. But motherfuckers out here pissed. Like,
here's the other thing, and that is another of Microsoft's problems. I should have just hopped in last night, but that's another thing. Another of Microsoft's problems is that Microsoft does too much shit. Like the fact that they got the PC sector and they have Mixer and all that other shit. They have too many cookies and not enough jars. And so the people that are in the community that are the front facing ones, the ones that are pushing shit like Mixer, they have to push the shit that's gonna be on Mixer that they want people to look at. And that's a fucking problem for the people who like, what the fuck, Microsoft? That's an issue. And it's going to continue to be an issue as long as Microsoft has all that shit laid out in front of them like that. As long as they have Mixer and they got to push Mixer and whatever's hot at the time, they got to push that shit on Mixer because Mixer isn't just about Xbox. It's hyper integrated with Xbox, but they're trying to take the Twitch crowd. In order to do that, you got to play everything on your platform. That's a problem because the Microsoft, their executives do shit like stream every day.
And if you look at the latest leaks as far as the next Xbox, it's gonna be heavily integrated with streaming features. Heavily.
Okay. Streaming ain't going away. That's the future. And Twitch is trying to come at YouTube's ass, right? Check this out, right? I got a perfect answer solution in there, right? So instead of having your higher ups, whether it be Phil or whoever else, Aaron, out there playing, Zelda on Mixer. How about you hire some double agents? You know what I mean? Get some of these guys like whoever in the community, such as myself, whoever, have me out there. Hey, don't watch me. You know what I mean? Because again, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I ain't kind of home. Well, none of these niggas talking about Mixer, so I started using it. That's a fact. It was called Bing. Well, none of these niggas on streaming shit on Bing until we started doing the week. Man, this real shit.
Well, nobody on that.
Keeping it funky, right? So if they want to do that, because again, it does kind of send a negative, how you say it, kind of to their immediate core here. Get somebody like me who doesn't give a fuck, whoever, not even anybody, you know what I mean, and pay, under the whatever here, go out there and hype this up and promote it, and they can do that. You know what I mean? They can get some celebrities, whoever, Drake or whatever. You guys just don't do it. You know what I mean? It may save you guys some money by you not paying marketing dollars to whoever, but that will be the answer and the solution, because again, your home makes you scratching your head like, what the fuck is the end game? You know, that's what I would do. You know what I mean?
The problem is they so out of touch with reality. And you know what else? That whole shit where they was doing that, they was paying was it Machinima and all that shit, and then it all blew up in their face and they got sued.
Everybody does it though. Sony, I mean, everybody do. But you know what?
Everybody does it. Like Sony with God of War, they paying what's the dude's name? Dude 2K. Fuck it. Chris Move.
Yeah.
They paying that nigga to play God of War.
Yeah, to stream it.
Yeah, to stream that shit and play it. Like and make videos about it. They paying him. Microsoft need to do that too. And they just need to find the right person. The problem is all the people that are like that are on the Sony side.
But again, man,
the motherfuckers X's, they don't none of that shit is hooked up. They all have PCs. All the people in those positions have PCs and they on the console side they play PS4. And that's just the reality of the situation.
You know what's crazy again, right? Well, I don't talk about it, but how I don't say became friends, but I remember me playing Xbox Live with the game back in the day. We was playing fucking 2K on the original. And back when Microsoft had the game with Star, Jada Kiss, this, that, and the other, you know, Bow Wow, and you know, they held a game attack. They can do that instead of what they're doing right now. You know, they're not doing it for free or whatever the case may be. It's a job, it's a gig, or get some commercials again about whoever. You can put me in a commercial playing God knows what. Spin the goddamn telling the donkey on Mixer. It'll look a lot better than you motherfuckers out there with Larry Nelson out there looking like Bob Barker with the suit and the white gloves.
Don't be pimping yourself to Microsoft, man.
No, I'm just saying, you know, my man in pretty little means and
his integrity is very questionable.
Yeah, it is. I'm a fucking listen, I would throw my own child under the bus, but it makes me look better and it shit me in a better light, right? I'm a fuck nigga, right? I'll anything. They come in to get a bitch to drop a draw. Whatever the fuck they want to hear, I'm that dude. Yes. All right,
Cosby, you ain't shit.
Hey, listen, fuck you, baby. You know what I mean? How I am. Your kids need some uniforms? All right, fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm that nigga coming to the beginning of the goddamn school year, right? I'm talking too much, right? But anyway, so I started to say this, right? That's a route that they can go, you know, instead of again them doing what they're doing and all hell breaking loose. It's like they just don't care or they just don't fucking know. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? At the end of the day,
I think that the regime needs to get younger, like with Larry Nelson and all that shit.
Oh, I gotta pay the bills.
Go ahead.
My man, Fred, what's his name? MacAttack 23 says, friends. Oh, whoa! I can't even find my mouse. Damn, I'm over here tripping, eating pizza. Oh, let me get back up. My bad. Damn. It says friends on console mean more than any exclusive or service. That's why Zaire want. Whoa, he said that's why Zaire want his friends to go to PS4. But as long as they have friends on Xbox, they will stay no matter what. Friends, not Xbox Live.
To keep it funky with you.
I'm not gonna lie with you, yo. I'm gonna keep it all the way buck with you, bro. I'm probably always gonna have an Xbox console because, like, my crew of people I play with, like, they've been there like since OG Xbox. Like, no matter what, I'm probably gonna have one. But that don't mean I'm gonna be playing most of my time there. It is what it is.
We're gonna say. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this real quick. Microsoft made it so you don't need an Xbox to still have your friends.
That's what I was about to say.
Just keeping it a buck. Like
but certain games I can't play with my friends though, like the multi-plats. You know what I'm saying?
Like some of those are play anywhere too.
Right, some of those are play anywhere. Like
some, not every one of them.
What was the last multiplayer you played co-op?
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see.
Exactly. The fact that it took this long.
Far Cry.
Okay. And what did you play Far Cry on?
PC.
Okay, so nigga,
but I'm just saying though, there's other games that like if a mech game drop right now and it's not
but
play anywhere,
it's gonna be from
divided from my crew.
Microsoft, right? I'm gonna still have right. If it's Microsoft, it's gonna be on PC too. But if right now the problem is Microsoft made it so you don't have to get an Xbox in order to be with your crew. Like these people right here on this panel, these my bros, these my boys. 100% I got their back. I've never, not one fucking time, been in the Xbox party on an Xbox. Not one fucking time have I ever been in the Xbox party with these people on Xbox. Not one time.
You're real disrespectful. You ain't got no love for the police. Fuck going on.
Hey, it is what it is. But these are my bros. We still be chilling. We still be cutting up. Still be talking shit. I have never been in the fucking Xbox.
I remember I used to wonder why
on
is
the Xbox.
I used to be like, damn, why is Mike so loud?
Right. Not one time have I ever been to Xbox Live Party with them on the Xbox.
We beat Nash ass on Mixer. With the fucking codes like Herbert the pervert. Hey, I got some codes.
I threw them shits out. I still got a book of shit.
Yeah, man, split that bitch like Herbert the pervert. Yeah, I got some codes.
These
codes. That shit for next week.
Hey, yo, shut this down. We trying to get back to God of War. Y'all playing?
What you mean? Y'all playing? I'm playing God of War.
All right, but,
all three of y'all, nigga.
Hey man, shout out to everybody.
God of War while fucking Detroit demo is
let's hop in PlayStation fucking party, man. And I'm just
that shit be trash though.
I was in it last night, but no one of them niggas, man. No hopped in my shit last night. But
I can say that when you were streaming last night, your voice was clear as fuck, boy.
You know why? Because that contract, I said, well, for me to go
get your ass out of here with that bullshit.
They only allow 8 people in a party over there.
What?
Yeah, you know that?
It's capped.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Oh no, we're gonna have to do better. They're gonna have to do better.
Hey, Z, you the star player, man. You might have to talk to him, bro. We need more than that, bro. You know how our parties
you
might have to DM your shit.
Part of your contract. They need to increase party chat.
You gonna have to DM your sheet.
We barely got this shit hanging together by a shoestring and a thread, bro. He said, Murdoch, I just wanted something to eat.
Now that you over there, you gonna be the person that gets them to make it so they can change their name on PSN.
Hey, yo,
it's gonna be you.
And check this shit out. Y'all gotta see some real shit, right? You know how PlayStation niggas be like, man, I can't figure out how to use that Xbox. This shit's so cluttered for us. It's like second nature, right? Man, it took about 30 minutes to get this shit started. You're like, hey, how the fuck I'm streaming? I'm this motherfucker stuck. Like, wait, I gotta connect. What the who? I'm Googling shit all on YouTube. I was fucking up over there. Like, God damn, I can't hear myself. Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Like, now I can see the chat. Okay, we good now. Let's go.
Hey, yo, but man, guess what? Figure out how to work it. But I was like, now I see what them, like, like, I ain't know how to do shit over there. Like, God damn, wait, God, wait, hold up. Where my apps at? Well, I just downloaded YouTube. I can't find YouTube. I'm like, yeah. I was in this business like, yo. But again, shout out to everybody in the chat. Flip Bayless, what's going on, Flip? Don't forget to adjust your PSN streams to 1080p 60. I think I got it at 1080p. I think I did do that. Again, shout out to everybody in the chat for swinging by. Fonzarelli, Droho, Idiots, even it's probably Hebot, this PlayStation Nubus. You said I am up here. It's probably Hebot. I'm a post-up supporter. Ant Castle, what's going on? Hey, Miss Fee.
Post up got a groupie.
Yeah, he said Ancaster said Sony sent out surveys recently about adding 12 players on party chat.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Good. They
the club is good.
But here's the thing, and we gonna sign off in a second. But I just want to say we ain't shit. We know this. We okay with this. But we appreciate y'all. We gonna keep bringing y'all, all this high quality content, and it's gonna be the truth, whether your ass want to hear it or not. We don't give a fuck. It's still gonna be the truth. You can be mad, you can cuss us out. We gonna cuss back. Know that shit is happening because we ain't about to sit there and be like, yeah, it's okay. Nah, fuck that. You come for us.
My Sony brethren, to all my Sony brethren, when y'all hop in our parties, please understand that we're gonna roast you.
100%.
I mean, it's like a 99.9%. We're gonna roast you. I hope you know how to hike, bro. That's what we do.
Oh yeah, we cut up in that motherfucker. We cut, like I said, man.
Lionel said Xbox biggest issue isn't just making more games, but making games that their user base will buy. They need identity. True, they done lost their identity. It is what it is, though.
It's true.
Fuck all that. I ain't got time to make up excuses for Microsoft. They're a grown ass $1 trillion company.
Hey, yo,
right.
That's not a me problem. That's a them problem. You know what I mean?
Right.
Real. And also too, listen, man, you guys have been out there supporting him. I bring this up again. For all you guys that bought the t-shirts and mugs, so the Kraken is lacking. I'm gonna leave that goddamn link again. We need this shit to go platinum. Goddamn. And listen, you can change this shirt. They got different styles. I just, whatever colors and all. You know how it works. We ain't get a black one. You can change the color, style, to scroll down. You can put that bitch on the hoodie or whatever. But this here, for those that are interested in the Kraken is lacking, I'm leaving the link right there.
Also, for every show that we do, that shit will be up by the next morning on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, the whole nine. Because I don't want to hear nobody else whining and about nothing else. Every single show that we do, this shit will be up by tomorrow morning. So if you listen to this on SoundCloud or iTunes or Stitcher Radio, it'll be up by tomorrow morning.
You got the links? Are we links in there right now?
Yeah, I'm about to drop the link. Every single show, I'm doing this shit now. Even though Z ass out here with 150 shows a day.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna take a poll.
The problem is
next gen live stream warlord.
Facts. The problem ain't even you. The problem is YouTube, because it has to process it for me to rip the shit and then move it over to SoundCloud. That's the problem. It won't process it fast enough. I'm not sitting here waiting. Like, nigga, I ain't sitting like some chick on the phone like, yeah, you go to sleep first. Nah, nigga, I'm done. I ain't nobody who doing that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Hey, yo,
it'll be up the next day, every time, every fucking show.
I left the link right there, Ancaster, for the cracking is liking. I just left the link again. I'll leave it again. I'm gonna take a poll, ladies and gentlemen. What pro Xbox podcast you want to see me throw under the bus next? Name them. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Shit.
Fucking free smoke. Are you not entertained? I'm gonna take control on Twitter. What pro Xbox podcast? I don't give a fuck, friend. I ain't got no. I told you, rap cats. I have no friends, man. You want to see me throwing the bus? We're gonna do it like that, man. I got takes, man.
You looking like 50 Cent out here, bro. You tripping.
Hey, man, fuck who that I fit Xbox is back. I'm about to begin. That's how I'm feeling, man. Fuck who that
I told y'all we wasn't shit. I just said that 10 minutes ago. I just want to reiterate that.
For real, that's how I'm doing. Free smoke, man. And what you bitch ass niggas, you can't beat me. But yeah, man, fuck it. Name the show, and I told you I'm gonna take this bitch down brick by brick. The Direct X, man, that's kind of easy. But yeah, whatever. Anybody can get it, man. I might give a 2 for 1 for that one. That's easy. That's an easy one. RDX. Listen. I'm gonna say this right. This last thing for go. If I release what I got, or from with some of the members of RDX, not only will the show be done.
Oh, come on, man.
Not fuck the niggas. Come on, bro. They won't even be on YouTube anymore. I'm talking about racist stuff, homophobic stuff. You know what I mean? Kicking people backs in, all in the videos, taking all the money. Nigga, come to the broadband bullies. Fuck all that, man. We out of here, man. I put that on my mama. For real. But it is what it is, man. Hey, fuck it. They feeling frog asleep. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Hey, man. Don't speak to me now. You wouldn't be. Fuck it. You ain't been speaking to me. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You don't see me in my comment section. You ever see them niggas say, fuck them niggas, man. Fuck that, man. I'm trying to be nice, man.
Jay Fonz being here all the time. Jay
Fonz ain't part of RDX, is he?
Jay Fonz be on RDX?
Yes.
I don't watch that shit, nigga. Besides Fonz. Fonz, I ain't got no problem with him. I ain't got no problem with Fonz. And I ain't got no problem with Luca. Who else up there?
Luca ain't on that shit no more.
So I ain't got no problem with Luca. I ain't got no problem with Fonz. Who else on the goddamn show?
Come on, bro. My folk over there.
D be on it.
I might throw D fuck ass under the bus.
You don't leave my man D alone. That's my dog, bro. He ain't shit when it comes to PC gaming, but that's my dog. You gonna leave D alone, bro.
You didn't even game, nigga.
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's Boats and D. That ain't do with me. I said he the homie.
You can't have these niggas that only game on when they doing,
bro. Chill, bro. I know of. Listen. There's an L to be had of you asking that. Let it go, bro. Let it go.
Okay.
Hey, listen, man.
Trust me, you my boy. You know I know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better leave my peoples alone too. All y'all.
Man, some niggas on the game when they doing YouTube videos. I'm just saying.
I told you.
I'm just fucking around. I'm just fucking around.
Brick by brick, man. We're gonna make some new shit that image my likeness of some Jesus Christ shit, man. Fuck all the windows.
Y'all gonna call me Garrett Luther King, man. Fuck
D the man, y'all. I'm just fucking around though. D the man.
D the homie. Yeah.
I know how I'm moving, man.
Yeah, for real. But
D played Gears with us one time. You know what I'm saying?
But thank you all for rocking out, man. We'll catch you guys probably only. Actually, I'm gonna probably stream a little God of War. But yeah, thank you for hit the like button if you enjoyed the show. I'm just serious, man. Let me know in the
Hold on.
comments.
Hold on, I gotta say this. Since this God of War shit done fucked up my Gears of War crew, man. I can't play Gears with none of these niggas no more.
I'm sorry.
These niggas don't need to be on the box. I be in Gears solo now.
I'm sorry.
Post, they say, yeah, you keep fucking with D, he gonna hit you with that rising uppercut.
Yeah, man, we out here, man. We shot the fuck out. It didn't know like this.
Oh shit! Gandhi 360 said, "D to Ezel of the tech side."
Oh shit! Done. Hey,
y'all gonna leave my people alone, man.
We out.
We out here. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yo,
Listen, we gotta go.